and Vanessa Wardlaw. This is how it looks as we approach where the festivities will be taking place.
And I remember one time I asked Uncle Sammy this way up the line. I said, Uncle Sammy, and this is when he was married to my Aunt Susie. And my Aunt Susie, anybody know? Y'all, all those annoying Susie, raise your hand. Aunt Susie was a kind of a demanding woman. She was a woman who required a lot of attention. And I asked Uncle Sammy one time, I said, Uncle Sammy, why did she just ask you and demand so much from you? And you just do it. And you know, he had one simple answer. He said, that's my wife. And we admired Uncle Sammy for the way that he was able to not only take care of Aunt Susie in her days in which she couldn't get up and get around, but also, I know with my spiritual journey, see, because I'm Dr. Bishop Benton Cook III now, but I hadn't been that all my life. There was a period of time in which I didn't have anything to do with the Lord and was not interested in it. But Uncle Sammy was that strong spiritual force, so anytime the family got together, he'd pray. And y'all know Uncle Sammy is a prayer warrior. Uncle Sammy could pray you, it seemed like, right straight to heaven. And we were just so, so it would always touch you. Amen? And I remember that Uncle Sammy you know, since that period of time, I had a chance to get saved. I got saved some 30-something years ago. And when I got saved, I got delivered. And I got set free. Amen? Because I was doing some things, I had some habits that are not just conducive to long life, but God. God had another message. He had another way. He had another direction from me. And I tell Uncle Sammy this even today. I was telling him as he was getting dressed. Uncle Sammy is the strongest and most influential spiritual man that I've known in my life. I mean, anytime that I needed to talk to Uncle Sammy, anytime I needed that uplifting, Uncle Sammy would be there. So all the young men, and I knew Greg, my brother, could attest to it, and my cousin Mickey was here, and all the rest of us. Uncle Sammy has been a great man to us. He's been a great influence to us. And we just thank God for the 90 years that he's given him in his service. Amen.
Great niece. I am the daughter of Charles, which is his nephew. So my grandfather, which I never had the opportunity to meet, name is Charles. And I just wanted to say on behalf of the Word Laws from Milwaukee that we are excited to be here sharing this moment with Uncle Sammy. And also the last time that we were here for a barbecue this summer, I had the opportunity to speak with Uncle Sammy for about 2 hours. And it really blessed me because his mind is still so sharp at the wonderful age of 90. And he was able to give me a history lesson about my great-grandparents and my grandfather, which I, never had the opportunity to meet because he passed before I was born. And just sharing those memories really, really touched my heart, and I will always have that memory. And then also know a little bit about my history, which I didn't have if my Uncle Sammy didn't have the opportunity to share with me. So once again, Uncle Sammy, we love you from Milwaukee. This is your niece, Tyshawn, and we are excited to celebrate with him today.
I hope you're having a good time. Okay, if not, we're going to start here pretty soon. So this is my uncle that I personally called Uncle Smooth. And the reason why is because this man was the smoothest dancer on the dance floor that I've ever seen. He was even smoother than my dad. He was pretty smooth. We know him as Uncle Smooth, and he's always been a wonderful guy. Never had anything bad to say about him. He was always positive about everything. You know, and I'm here to basically say, you look at 90 years. Okay, let's take 90 years is a long time. Okay, now he had my grandmother was 105 years old before she passed away. Okay, so you look at 90, he only has 15 more to go, y'all. Okay, to catch up with her. we talked about that the other day, huh? Yes, we did. But I'm gonna break it down to folks look at 90 as far as years go, but we don't look at. Let's take it beyond years. Let's say, I'm going to look at this little piece of paper here that says 90 years equals 1,080 months alive, 4,680 weeks alive, 32,850 days alive, 788,400 hours alive. That's a lot, huh? Okay, now I'm going to keep on going. We're going to break it on down. Okay, minutes. 47,304,000 minutes alive. Let's take it to seconds. Okay, see, because what is that? We look at just years. But there's a whole lot that's involved in those years. Okay, I mean, so for all those that are climbing up there in age, think about it with yourselves. Okay, I mean, you've seen a whole lot. Sunrises, sunsets, all the different circumstances, situations, all that. Okay, so now let's take seconds. 2,838,240,000 seconds alive. Seconds. I mean, we think about tick, tick, tick. That's a whole lot of ticks, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take it to the finale. And that's heartbeats. Average heartbeat is 100 beats a minute. Let's try 4,730,400,000,000 heartbeats. From this man right here. Okay? So they're seeing and saying a whole lot. So when you see him sitting up here in this white suit and this black tie, looking just as dapper as all get out, this is what you're looking at. But then look at your own lives and think about everything that's happening in your own lives. I mean, when we look at age, let's look at age differently, okay? Because it means so much more than years. It means so much more than years, because when you look at experiences, when you look at the love that you shared and the people you cared for, you know, there's a whole lot sitting right here that people don't even realize. It's a whole lot, you know? So we need to be thankful, we need to be grateful, and you know what, Unc? I love you a whole lot, like all these people here that are here to share your birthday, and then also, I want to also give credit to Vanessa. Vanessa, I want to thank you very much for being involved in his life and making this day happen for him, because this is special. And it requires an awful lot of planning, a lot of preparation, and it requires a whole lot of dedication, okay? So I just want to thank you very much. So sometimes when you feel as though people don't pay attention, people take you for granted, people don't care, that's not true, because guess what? He's still here. Because if it wasn't for you, he might not be, okay? So I love everyone that's here, and I love Vanessa, and we're here to have a good time. His birthday.
I met Sam in the year 1990, and we were strangers. And Sam told me that he didn't have no kids. And I told him, I said, well, you got a daughter now. And me and him been together ever since then. Okay. Yes, I told him he got a daughter ever since then, and we've been very close. Sam have helped me so much in my life. I can't repay what Sam have given me. Sam have taught me how to be a honest woman to myself. He's a role model in my life, my kids' life, and Sam, I just want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of your life, part of this 90 years of yours. I want to say happy birthday, sir. And I hope you have many, many more days and years on this earth.
Okay, Tina, go ahead and do your thing.
She's gone too far.
Always do it. All right, thank you. Thank you. Make sure they ain't missing nobody. The next trip. You know? Every now and then.
Go ahead, Tina, go ahead, knock it out. Knock it out, girl.
Something from us. Nice. There's just one thing. You see, we never, ever do nothing. Nice. Easy. We always do it nice and rough. But we're going to take the beginning of this song and do it easy. But then we're going to do the finish. Rough. It's the way we do. Proud of me. And we're rolling. Roll on.
You better roll it on and roll age, right?
Left of the job in the city, working for the man every night and day. I never one minute of sleep, worried about the way the day might have been. Think we'll keep on turning. Proud Mary, keep on burning. And we're
will